Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Justin, and today Zach and I are going to talk about what you need to bring to the skate park and to get ready for the skate park for your first time out this season. And I'm going to talk a little bit about skateboards, and he's going to talk a little bit about bikes. So, for skateboarding, the cool thing is there's not a whole lot you need. The very first thing I think we'll all agree on is that you need a skateboard. This is actually my son's skateboard. I'm a little jealous. It's a pretty rad skateboard. And this is here. This one I'm setting up for myself this weekend here. And the thing about the skateboard that's actually really important is I want to highly recommend getting a decent skateboard. So I would spend $100 on a complete skateboard, even for a young kid just starting. They're going to have a much better experience than buying a skateboard from a big box store with like plastic trucks that don't really work and wheels that don't really roll. So they'll have a much better experience, and the skateboard should last a long time for them. A beginner or someone who is just getting back into it like I am, a skateboard can last a whole season. When you have a guy that like really thrashes up the skate park like crazy, it might not last as long. But I think that $100 investment in getting a decent skateboard is definitely worth it. So the next thing with a skateboard, and I forgot to bring these today. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to bring them. But a skate tool. And a skate tool will allow you to be able to loosen and tighten up your trucks when you need to. So skate tools are only a few dollars. A lot of times when you pick up a new complete skateboard, the skate shop, and I would recommend going to a skate shop. Can I plug Kindness Skate Shop? My favorite local skate shop is Kindness Skate Shop. They're in Baraboo, so if you make it out there, man, talk to Trent. He'll hook you up with a good board. And anyway, skate tool, to be able to loosen up and tighten up your trucks for better balance. You can check the balance, and as you continue progressing in skateboarding, loosen those trucks a little bit more. It'll help you be able to turn and kind of flow, and so a skate tool is important. Going right along with the skate tool, getting some extra hardware, so some extra bolts for your trucks. Because if you're at the skate park and man, you just drove all the way to the skate park and you're super excited for a rad day at the park, and then you break a bolt or something like that and your truck's all wobbly, you're not going to want that. So for just a few dollars, carry a couple extra parts on you guys for some basic hardware. All right. Well, next thing, and my last thing that's also very important, is the helmet and pads. Now, a lot of times at skate parks, I don't see many people wearing protective gear, but people that are old like me should definitely be wearing the protective gear. People that are just starting out should wear the gear. I think everybody should, but the reality is I know not everybody's going to wear it. But I always wear my helmet. I always wear knee pads, elbow pads. I'm pretty old, so I wear everything you can get. But I was just telling Zach here that last week I was warming up at a skate park on a little tiny, like 2.5 foot high quarter pipe. And I was just warming up where I don't think I've ever fallen on this quarter pipe. And I went up to do like a 50-50 saw on my board. I hit like a board slide. I went flying. I hit the back of my head. Thankfully, I had my helmet on, or that could have been the end of my skateboard season. So I recommend the helmet. I recommend all the gear.
Yeah, and bikers, obviously, helmets for you guys too. A lot of guys out there without them, but I ride every day with them. I hate hitting my head. It really ruins your day, man.
Same.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's number one. That's number one for biking also is helmet every time. Did you have any other pads you wanted to talk about? Or?
No, I mean, I do when I skate. I do actually. I can pull them out of my bag, but I wear elbow pads and wrist pads and knee pads. And man, I'm going to get hip protectors eventually too. Like I'll wear everything, right? And again, I know it's not the cool thing for all the people to wear all the pads and stuff, but you know, if you're a beginner, I highly recommend it. If you're a little older like me and just getting back into skating, it's a must, you guys. It could protect you and save you so you can skate the whole season and skate other seasons without getting injured.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to pull you guys in a little closer. Biking is a little bit more of a machine. You know, there's a lot more stuff. So this spring, there are a couple things to look at before you guys get started biking. So let's take a look at it, and I'll show you kind of the 3 or 4 things to think about before you get on the trail. So first thing, starting from the bottom up, tire pressure, okay? So a lot of guys don't think about it. They just go out and ride. you're going to have a better time if you actually check your tire pressure. And for that, you're going to need a tire pump, or you really could go to Quick Trip and pump up your tires like that. You know, it doesn't matter how you do it, but check your tires. For me, I run about 50 pounds in the front and 60 pounds in the back. It's going to depend on who you are, how big you are, your personal preference. So pick a pressure that's good for you and try to maintain it. That's going to keep you. It's going to keep you equal throughout the year. Okay. Another thing, working up, we are talking about the pedals. Okay. These pedals are plastic or composite. Today I brought some alloy pedals though, a little bit higher end. People again have their preference. So an alloy pedal for me, I feel like is going to grip a little bit better than a plastic pedal. It's going to last me a lot longer, and they're both pretty light. So you're not really saving anything or missing on weight. But yeah, pedals. I feel like if you want to stay on the bike all day, get yourself a good pair of pedals and think about shoes. A lot of guys wear skate shoes that are biking. That's a really good option. There are bike shoes. They really stick to the bottom. You know, find something that's comfortable for you, but you know you can make sure it's not going to tear up too bad from the pedals. And then number 3, chain lube. Okay, so I haven't lubed my chain up this year, but get yourself a bottle of chain lube, and your chain is just going to last longer. Keep it clean throughout the year. Mine, not too bad. I did clean it at the end of the year last year, but I will probably lube it up again. But it's just going to give you an overall better time. You're not going to be breaking chains. You're not going to be getting caught up, you know, in the middle of your session. And yeah, these are all things to keep you safe, keep you having fun, and really keep you going throughout the rest of the year. So just something to think about before you even start in the spring. So I think that kind of wraps up spring gear that you need to be looking at before you start riding for the year. Couple things to think about here in Beaver Dam. We are having a trail day on April 24th. So Mom, Dad, we are looking for you guys. If you want to bring the kids, that's cool. But we are looking for help to help clear some old foliage, to help smooth out the track a little bit, and just get involved with the community. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, what's the page you can look for on Facebook?
So the Facebook page, if you search Skateboard BMX Community or Skateboard BMX Community Park in Beaver Dam, you'll find it on Facebook. It'll come up for you.
Yeah. So we have a lot of cool things planned for our bike track this year. I'm really looking forward to it, and I really hope it gets a lot of use. So I'm really stoked about that, and yeah, he's got a lot of things to say about the skate park too.
Oh yes, I'm so stoked for what's going to happen this year for the Beaver Dam Skate Park, you guys. So we're going to have some new ramps coming, and I cannot wait to skate them. So it looks like we're getting, right now the plan is to get a mini half pipe, and also to get some quarter pipes that's going to create some more flow for the park for skaters and BMXers. And scooters also, you guys. So it's going to be pretty rad to have those extra ramps there. Man, I'm going to be out there. If you guys are driving past 151 and you see some old dude on the half pipe, come say hi. It's going to be super awesome, you guys.
Same. You'll see me riding around town all the time. Stop me, tell me you're interested, or just say, hey, good job. Just give us some knowledge or whatever. And we really look forward to seeing some of you dudes out there, because it's going to be a fun summer for sure.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
All right. Thanks, guys.
Cool. Thanks, dudes.